G'day everyone, welcome to another episode of Blokes on a Budget, Tips, Tricks and Money Savers. I'm Dean Turban. Today's show is going to be on, how do I describe it? Well, basically what we've got a fiberglass shower tray. Not the most common thing in the world, but that's what we've got. And it's got a hole in it and someone's made a previous repair on it and now it's leaking again, so we're going to patch that up. But it could be a bathtub, it could be anything, a plastic drainage pipe, pretty much anything with a hole in it, but you'll see. So don't forget you can connect with me on Facebook, on the fan page, Blokes on a Budget. Videos are always up on YouTube, Blokes on a Budget channel, and you can get me on the website where I do step-by-step written details on the job, which is www.blokesonabudget.com.au. So the product we're using today is a product that was originally known as Ferroprime. You can probably still get it as the brand Ferroprime, but it's commonly called Ferro. What it is originally was a jointing compound to join cast iron drainage pipe together. It's black, it's terrible, it sticks to everything, but it's hard as a rock and it's brilliant for what you want to do. But because it is unsightly, you will have to pick your targets where you put them because you are going to have a black blob of crap there to patch up the hole. But it's a great easy fix and it lasts a long time. So let's have a look at the job and check it out. We got a, as I said, a fiberglass shower tray with a hole in it that's been taped over. Someone's put white silicone in it. Get rid of that. And as you can see, white silicone hasn't really taken over time too well. We've got a hole and put a screwdriver in there. So we're going to use the Ferroprime to patch it up. So you've got to get rid of some of this shit out of the way. Push it back in, pull it out, whatever, just get rid of some of it. I don't know what's happened here, but it's fully broken. I'm not sort of trying to pull it out, I'm just trying to push it out of the way, just to give the ferro a good contact point. Scrape a little bit off around the edges. Alright, that looks good. Now let's mix up some ferro. What we're going to use to fix it. It's known as Ferro because the original sort of company named the product Ferroprime. This obviously doesn't say Ferro on it at all, nor does it even have a name for it. They're calling it nowadays a jointing putty for use on cast iron pipes and fittings. Now, the good thing about Ferro, it's A and B. It turns out black as shit like this. You've got the black stuff and the white stuff. You mix the two together, it goes real hard. The good thing about the Ferro is it sticks to any surface. I even fixed a muffler with a hole in it when I was a young apprentice for this. It took the heat and it didn't fix it long term. It stuck around for about a month. It was pretty good. But it sticks to a wet surface. I've talked about silicone not sticking to a wet surface before. This shit does. It won't hold water back. So say you've got water coming through a hole and you try and plug it from this side and the water's still flowing, it'll push out. But if you can stop the water, plug it with that, it'll go off. It goes hard as a rock. So this is a good thing. Now you could repair this with fiberglass kit and all that. Might even be better, but this is so easy. This is really, really good. It sticks around for a long time. Like again, I said, it sticks to anything wet. It's awesome. So what you need to get it going is you need a bucket of water. And it's not to mix the product. This is so you wet your hands. If you touch either of these two compounds without your hands wet, well, man, you're never getting it off. So I'll reposition the camera. I'll show you mix it up. So, wet your hands. Grab as much as you think you need of each product to fix the problem. There. And the same amount of the B compound. Oh, roughly the same. Dip it in the water. Put your hands in the water. And then just mould it. You're just mixing it in. You're mixing it till it's all one colour, a nice grey. You want to wet it and you want to wet your hands frequently. Keeping this stuff wet keeps it really pliable. As you mix it and play with it, it starts to get really sticky and tacky. So you really, now I'm not going to wet that anymore, the actual product, because it's moving really well, but I'm going to keep wetting just my hands. I tell you what, I swear, the first time I ever used it, I was a young apprentice, and the dickhead tradesman I had, was working under told me to join all these pipes up, and he didn't say a damn thing about water, and it was a freaking nightmare. Shit was all over my hands for like a week, I swear to God. So anyway, that's starting to turn into one nice colour. So now we will move over. Okay, what you can do if you need to do something else, you can just drop that in the bucket. It'll sit there. Clean your hands up a bit. I'm going to move this stuff out of the way, reposition the camera, and I'll show you fixing the shower. So now let's break a little bit off. I'm going to push it down into this hole. I'm going to push it in with my finger, try and fill that hole up, get it right in there. Now you can fix a plastic, like a drainage pipe with this. If it's got a crack or a break in it, just bear in mind it is black. And wherever you do get it, so if I spread this out here, like that, you probably won't be able to wipe it off. So, you know, just be careful. You can fix a ceramic cracked toilet with it. Anything, it'll stick to any product. Metals, anything. Seriously, absolutely anything. Like I said, I fixed a car muffler with it once. But it's a crap finish, you know. So you really got to pick your targets where you're going to use it. Once it's on, it's on. It doesn't look that great. Alright, now I'm happy with filling the hole. So I'm going to pile a little bit more on top. And here's where you use heaps of water. Keep your fingers real wet. And just smooth it out and spread it out. Okay. Notice I'm working the edge of it. I need to make that watertight, so I need to really smooth that right down. Just keep rubbing it, smoothing it. The water's sort of piling up there, turning black. Probably wipe that away with something. Now, like I said, it looks ugly, but what's the alternative? Working with other products you don't really know how to work, or changing this whole shower tray. This stuff's pretty good. So I'm just going to smooth it out. I'll just quickly get some dunny paper and I'll get through this. Okay, like I said, wherever you get it, it's gonna stay there. That's horrible looking shit. But it's great. It really is great. I don't know, I think it's going to last 1,000 years, but especially with things that move, this isn't real pliable. But it's better than a bit of silicone and I think it was duct tape. Freaking duct tape. So like I said, horrible looking product, but absolutely amazing. So the more you rub it without wetting it, the firmer and smoother it's going to get. And just wipe. Oh god, see what I mean? It'll start spreading out. Just the water-based part of it, like the liquidy part, wipes off reasonably well. But you'd be doing well to get it better than this. So one more wipe, get rid of as much of that smeared shitty look as I can. That's it. Brilliant product. Ferroprime. Plumbing stores definitely stock it. Also known as cast iron joining compound. That's what it was made for, joining cast iron drainage pipe. Beautiful stuff. Works really well. You can put it on absolutely anything at all that's cracked or split, and it will waterproof it. Especially if we're trying to waterproof from this side, getting through the product. If I had water bubbling out of that hole, this probably wouldn't work too well at all. Eventually it'll push off. But if you can get it on the side where the water is, it's awesome. Alright. Well, that's it, guys. I hope it helped. I hope I've explained it well enough. And I'm sure if you use your imagination, you can find any other application for that product you could possibly think of. So it's just actually a good one to probably get out there and share around with people, because patching a hole in anything that leaks everyone's pretty much going to have something with a problem. They don't know what they're going to put on there. They're going to try and put silicone. They're going to try and put a whole bunch of stuff on there. Whereas I said, this thing's really hard, long-lasting, very hardy product. So if you do have any questions, feel free to post them on the fan page and private message me. You can post them in the blog notes, the comments on the blog, on the Facebook, what am I talking about? On the website, blokesonabudget.com.au. So I'll see you next time.